This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in South Richmond. More specifically, I am off the Walmsley Boulevard corridor, and today we're going to take a look at a 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath brick rancher. This rancher is located here on a corner lot. We've got other similar homes that were built in about 1969. This home is coming in at 1,230 square feet, and there is an additional room that is configured probably as a bedroom, could be used as a bedroom or a home office, but doesn't have a closet. So I'm not counting that one. So if needed, someone really could make this a 4-bedroom. Earlier today, I was on Facebook, and one of my realtor friends came on Facebook Live and was talking about a new coffee shop that he was in. This was a downtown coffee shop, and agents really like coffee shops in many cases because we're always out and about, and we don't need a traditional work environment to do what we need to do in many cases. He was so happy for the young lady, Kelly Lemon, who opened this shop. She's well known here in the Richmond area. She was a radio personality for some time. And, you know, a normal coffee shop is pretty typical. You know, you go in, you listen to some buble and have a latte. But sometimes in my life, I need some biggie. And this coffee shop will be able to offer that. So I really like the urban feel that it will offer. As part of his video, he was talking about some of his showings lately. He's seen a lot of Ring doorbell systems. Ring doorbell is basically a security system that allows you to remotely monitor not only what's going on visually, but what is going on from a audio standpoint. And that potentially is an issue for real estate transaction. Let me explain with you why. When we go in and take a look at a home, in many cases, my buyer clients are completely honest. If they see an avocado green couch that they think is just the most hideous thing they've ever seen, and they mention that it's the most hideous thing ever, and that happens to be the seller's mother's prized possession, who's no longer with us, guess what that just did to that transaction? Yeah, for some people, the emotional thought of selling a home is even more important than the business side of selling a home. And I remember memories and babies and other special things happen in that house. So it's much more than bricks and mortar for that seller. So we got to keep that in mind. As a former military officer, one of the first things we talked about in training was what we call OPSEC. OPSEC stands for Operational Security. And you want to have that same discipline when you're looking at homes, because it could ultimately come back to hurt you if you're not aware of what's going on with technology here in 2018. Speaking of information, one of the things that I really treasure about the real estate mortgage professionals that I deal with is their wealth of knowledge. I was invited to lunch. As a single man, I really like being invited to lunch. That's food that I otherwise don't have to source by myself. And we talked about many, many things, including some of the new loan products that are out in the marketplace. And one particular loan product that's really unique is there is a product in Virginia now that will allow a purchaser to have tax credits against the interest that they pay in their mortgage. And everyone is familiar with the tax deduction. That's pretty standard. Everyone gets that. But tax credit is dollar for dollar reduction in your tax bill. And that's huge. It's much more lucrative than just a normal standard tax deduction. The vast majority of agents don't know about this program, and many lenders don't even offer the program. So the only people that really know about it are people that seek that information out, or people that are in the business. And that's one of my goals of this channel, is to give you information that you otherwise typically wouldn't see or get anyplace else. So I'm really proud of that. That loan product is huge because the effect is it basically reduces your monthly payment. The amount of money that you're paying for housing is reduced. Of course, most people just think about interest rate, but this is much more obscure than a typical interest rate reduction. Most people don't understand mortgages in a great extent anyway. So it's good to have somebody that's working on your side, a good, patient loan officer that is willing to work with, particularly first-time buyers. There are some loan officers, their average sale may be $275,000, $300,000. So if you're coming to the table with $150 purchase, sometimes that level of service shows. And I'm not saying that for all loan officers, I'm just giving you a reality that that's just not the niche for some people in the mortgage business. So you typically are good at what you do and what you do often. That's why I work with the top 1% of loan officers here in Virginia, because they're very, very good at what they do and have the reputation to back it. Max Williams, 402-7788. If you have any questions about this or any other home in the market, I would be happy to help. Please remember, we have the rent-to-own program as well that's available in Henrico, Chesterfield, and Richmond, with rents starting from $1,250 a month and up. Max Williams, 402-7788. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Have a great day.